So you cannot build a digital economy, sustainable job creation, youth empowerment without building the skills of our youth, particularly with regards to the fourth industrial revolution. And that is the main reason in 2020 and 2021, we established the first ever National Center for Artificial Intelligence and Robotics in Abuja. The wisdom behind that is to challenge our youth to come up with creative ideas. And government was willing to implement their ideas or their solutions. And you will discover that the universities that are marrying and reconciling knowledge and skills are the leading universities today in the world. Take, for instance, the Massachusetts Institute of Technology in the US. I served as the champion of MIT for 2 years. If you look at their curriculum, it's all about building skills of their students and also changing their mindset. Their graduates are not thinking to be employed, but rather their entire mindset is to graduate and employ others. That is the mindset. They reach a situation that in 2016, the serial entrepreneurs of MIT, their collective gross domestic product of their graduates was more than the GDP of India as a country, with a population of over 1.3 billion in 2016. Today is 1.43 billion. This is only one institution. And MIT, as a university, through their serial entrepreneurs, their collective GDP today is more than 5 times the GDP of Nigeria as a country with a population of approximately 220 million people. Why? Because it's all about building the skills of our students. But without skills, you will not create jobs. You will discover that even people that are supposed to be engineers and scientists, when you employ them, they will only become administrators. They cannot do any technical work for you. So we need to change that approach. We need to make our universities and our higher institutions of learning to be providing skills, and all the 3 important skills: technical skills or hard skills. Secondly, soft skills, which is even more important today globally. Soft skills accommodate like critical thinking, like complex problem solving, like thinking out of the box, tactical thinking, emotional intelligence, creativity. These are the most important today. Complex problem solving. And the same with Indian Institute of Technology that was established in 1950, and they commenced their studies in 1951. If you look at their curriculum, you will discover that they are producing potential employers rather than potential employees. When they established Indian Institute of Technology, their mindset was to dominate the world when it comes to skill. And today, India is the largest exporter of tech talent globally. The largest exporter globally. And it's a developing country. If you look at the application of H-1B immigrant visa in the US, that is skills visa, more than 2/3 of those who obtain the visa are from India. And more than 80% of them are directly or indirectly related to IIT, Indian Institute of Technology. Why? Because of skills. Because of skills, today India produces the vice president of the US. It's not through PhD, it's through what? Through skills exportation. And they produce a prime minister in the UK today. Why? Because of skills. So when it comes to the issue of youth empowerment, skills should be our priority. There is no doubt about this. We need to move from prioritizing knowledge only to increasing that. On top of that knowledge, there must be skills. What we are taught theoretically, we must be able to put it into practice. That is what skills is all about. to put your knowledge into practice. And digital economy today dominates the economy of the world, not through certificate or knowledge only, but through skills. According to International Monetary Fund, by December 2023, the GDP of America was over 25 trillion USD. Not because of oil and gas, but through what? Digital technologies. The second in the world was China, with a GDP of 19.9 trillion USD. Through what? Because of skills. And what? And their expertise in digital technologies. So, developing countries like Nigeria, we need to change our mindset. We need to challenge ourselves that the way our curriculum is today, there is need for us to prioritize more of skills. Most of our vocational schools disappeared. They used to provide vocational training, which is only one aspect of a technical skill, only one aspect. Today, we are talking about the fourth industrial revolution. We are not supposed to be only consumers, but rather we must be producers. 20 years ago, nobody was talking about India, I was talking about China, but today, China is part and parcel of the fourth industrial revolution and in the forefront. And that makes their economy very vibrant. When it comes to youth empowerment, we are sitting here, Chinese people are always coming to Nigeria, working for us, they are being paid. They are always welcome. However, we have to provide our citizens with skills so that we can take care of ourselves and also take care of other African countries. The major challenge I will share with you is one, the issue of skills should be our priority. Secondly, policy formulation is important. However, policy implementation is more important. Without implementing a policy, the aim is going to be defeated. Thirdly, we need to change the mindset of our civil servants, government employees. This is very important. I work in the public space. I know how civil servants behave. We need to reorient ourselves. Nigeria is the only country we have, the only country we are proud of, and we must ensure that we leave this country for our younger ones better than how we met it. Thank you very much for listening.